Hmm? I don't get what you do. I'm coming. Please, oh, some track. Oh. This soundtrack we no expect. Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm showing game between Olisa Tennyson in round 4 and Olisa Tennyson. Then Olisa Tennyson against Sanan Sjugirov. Sjugirov. That's whose GM is this? That should be is Gukesh. The analysis corner we have Gukesh game. Then let me see. Who GM? What GM is this? GM of what? Is from the GM is from France. Is that France or Italy? Hmm. One. Three. Okay. We are looking at the analysis between whose game is this? Yeah, that's Maxime Vachim Lagrave's game. Vachim game. We have Vachim game on the screen. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. So we are looking from my own side. I'm looking at the ideas. Let's catch up with Tennyson's game. Let's watch this. I did not start from the beginning, so guys, you're welcome. This Tennyson's game. Hmm. Game keep pressing. Hmm. Why is GM allowing? Why does the GM want to allow this capture? Why? What is the idea behind that? I think I have to check it in my analysis board. Let's come to this corner. What's up, goated one? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You're welcome. Happy Sunday. Why? 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 Is this possible? Takes pawn takes. This happens. This attack follows. Or should you say after this takes, pawn takes, rook here, then here. Or should you say instead of taking, this takes knight. Hmm. 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 Analysis. Okay. So in the analysis corner, can we have it like this? Hmm. Hmm. Let's have the analysis corner here. Better. Perhaps this is fair. Log this in. Then this camera can be adjusted. So we can have the view this way. I think this is better. Now I was looking at analysis there for yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So let's stay here. Now, what is the idea behind this temporary rook sack? Let's catch up with this position. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. I'm looking at this position here in the analysis. Can it take this? Can it take that?
And started getting a bit scary. Queen takes c6, allowing this move. Rook to h6, and too many exchanges, Judith. It looks like
Yeah.
he lost his advantage, and not just that. If we catch up with the current position, this one's over, right? The pawns are just going to come.
Well, the problem is also the white rook is very passive, and probably you are not able even to keep it. And the AB pawn will create a passed pawn. No matter how many pawns white will have for the rook, it's gonna be over. Yeah.
No hammer time on this board.
Bishop
Unfortunately, it looks like Jon Ludwig will fall to his second
Bishop
defeat.
F7 is an idea.
Yeah, let's go back to the top boards.
We have Bishop
as we
G8.
close in on move 40 now.
Queen E5 was
F7
played
G8 is an idea. Just to
Maxim.
keep the bishop safe. And rook takes B3.
Good prediction, Judith. Queen C3
It's human. It's human move. Queen E5.
Wow. Hi, what's up, Manuel? Hi.
You don't see it too bad.
Manuel, welcome,
but you
bro. How are you doing?
Why Queen C3 would be.
Welcome to this stream.
Yep.
Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. I hope you are seeing the design of the stream today. I just modified it a little.
You know,
how are you doing?
Fernanda has a pawn up.
Yeah.
By now.
Wow, let's go to Prague. He's just won that pawn, right? If we rewind.
Yes, because it was not possible to defend it. Yes, but this was, I think, a big achievement for White, that he could control the 7th rank.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat.
How could you do that after King F8?
Let me see if I can put chat on the screen.
Was it a mistake by Black, or somehow Prague made magic?
A bit of both, I think. But he made magic. He went Rook C7. The Black Rook challenged, and now he played Bishop G4. So he's just stopping any Rook D7 challenges.
Just have 2 viewers from YouTube.
96.
And also Bishop C8 was made.
Then,
but not yet. Right. But not yet.
I just reduce this.
Yeah, but he found a way, like, by taking off one set of rooks and then replacing the rook.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow, Bishop G4 is a good move.
Yeah. Important. King F6 and
important move.
Yeah. Okay, he started closing the cage, and the white rook's very strong on the 7th rank. But apparently, this is where Black finally kind of made the big mistake. Should maybe just be waiting with A5.
Okay, what's up?
Difficult.
Yeah, it's a nice watch along last.
Rook E8.
I check. I clicked Olisa was in the losing side. Okay, okay.
The D pawn, indefensible.
Wow. Takes. So now maybe Rook E1. But if Rook E1, Rook E8.
That feels wrong.
So what about Rook D5? He wants to go Rook D8. He wants to sit and wait. This is his strategy.
Blockading knight.
That's Misha. That's Misha's game. GM Poga and David Hopewell.
It's not so easy to break through.
Yeah. Rook C7.
Last you check, who was...
What is it if I go Rook E7?
On the losing side. Yeah, it's a nice watch along. Last I checked, Olisa was in a losing position. See him, he fought his way back.
Okay.
Yeah. With what I'm
Go
saying,
F5 before you stop me.
what I'm saying, he's trying to push. You know.
Put the king on F4.
That I
Feels like
understand.
should be Zugzwang eventually.
You think it's a win?
So happy Sunday. How was
Bar
your
tells me
Sunday
it's a win.
now?
I
How
don't
are
need to
you?
think.
Should I replay
Luckily,
the moves
no
of the
brain
game?
activated
Just
here, just
suggest. Let's look at Alireza's
just
game
general
in.
principles. Bishop better than an knight.
Let's see.
Pawn up.
We can look at Alireza's game. This one,
Well,
this
indeed,
particular
if you
board
can
stand
go
by.
F5 and
It's for
break up
Tennyson.
my pawn
No
structure
center though.
and exchange those pawns, that
Go,
means
I'll go and bring it.
yeah, takes king F4.
No airtime.
Yeah. Should be good. But okay, Prague still has some work to do. Maybe Black's just going to put the rook on D8 and sit still.
Yeah. But then you go rook D5, king E7.
Yeah.
Probably White can put his rook on E5, control the C8 square with the bishop from H3. And then what? Right?
Yeah.
And then what?
Now in this position, do
So
you
for
think?
example, something like
Do you
this,
think?
like king E3,
He just attacked.
maybe
Okay.
eventually like A4, D5, king D4.
Okay. Sanan has
then I don't
moved.
know what. Just max out the improvement.
They've not reached time control yet. The moves.
Yeah, and then what? Black
The moves of the game. How many moves are we having here?
I bring my rook
I
round
think
again.
they are still on move.
I know, you will put your rook on C6
33.
and C7.
Yeah.
Is it advisable to take the bishop now? What do you think?
Okay. What do you predict, Judith?
I think this
long game ahead, but how would you estimate Prague's winning chances here?
This is the
more than
current
50% chance that
position.
he'll win this game?
Whoa.
Yeah, it should be big chance.
Looking
I
at
don't know
1,
how,
2, 3
but there
against
should be a
1.
huge chance that
Man.
he wins.
Yeah. I would say like
And
maybe
especially this year, he plays very well. He's very successful also.
What are you talking about
Won
there?
a lot of tournaments. I mean, yesterday luck was on his side by Galfan pushing it forward too hard.
Okay.
But here he will have
Who
to
is
show
Poga
how
talking
to,
about?
press, because he will have to show the pressing skills.
Yes, he has to show
Yeah.
pressing skills. Yes, that's
So
true.
we expect Prague to have a long battle. Let's go to our top board just to update ourselves. It looks like that one might not last too much longer. Judith looks like should be a relatively straightforward draw. At some point, Black might play bishop f6, rook endgame. White will take, go b3, rook d3.
Actually, it's nicer to play it with Black, this game, right?
Yeah, that's a nice move. He's going to play like h4, put the bishop on g3.
Well, and obviously White is not going to go king g1 blundering rook d4.
In a blitz game maybe, but not here. Rook takes d4, nice. Oops. Okay, so if not blundering, then what do you expect? b3 maybe?
I mean, it's more pleasant with Black. b3, Black goes h4, possibly g5. He's improving his king place. He has to move the bishop in order to bring the king to g1 and the f1. You know,
Yeah.
pressure. Pressure is a big weapon.
Okay. Yeah, and the more I look at it, the more I think actually h5. I didn't see that move. Definitely underestimated it, but yeah, maybe some pressure.
Looking at Tennyson's game, Engine is saying he should do rook a1.
Okay, but if time were not an issue, probably this would be a draw. We're at move 36 in this game, so we'll check back in after move 40 to see whether
rook a1
Ham has found a way to safety.
Rook a1.
No, but it's not so simple. I mean, it's clear that white king is on h1, black is more active. The black rook is also more active than the white rook. So
on Olisa's game, if bishop takes rook, it is black plan to create a pass pawn or take with knight for 4. I am seeing that same idea.
Yeah.
I think
because now the
it's
king is
very
on
clear
e2.
that I would rather play from the black side.
If we look at it and say this takes,
and before we go to Gukesh against
it's
Arjun,
not
which
going to be good.
also looks like it's deep in
Because
the end
after
game,
this,
time not an issue. I
king
just want to come to this
moves,
board because it looks like Vincent
then
Keimer
it takes
might have
b1.
just let it slip due to
This
just
happens.
on
These
the
3
last move.
pawns
Quick action replay.
are just so
Here,
strong
in this
on
position,
the
he's got
king
next to pawn
side
with
here.
white, full control.
On
He
this
can play
queen
like
side,
rook
rather.
g5, for example.
No
Should
counter
have
for
good
these
chances to grind
pawns.
it down long term. He's played queen g6.
You can even
a
sacrifice
blunder.
the bishop safe.
There's queen e8 now threatening
Bishop
nasty
takes,
checks, and you can't
yeah,
king forward
and
to
rook.
guard. If the king moves, then rook takes f3 check, and the white queen drops.
He has to
Vincent.
bring back his queen.
But wow.
Where? Well,
Wow.
I can bring back to c2.
Mhm.
That's one option.
The game could end in a draw. I'm
Something
looking
this
at
is turning,
drawish
though.
line here.
Well, at least momentum has
After
turned.
pawn to h5, locking this side.
Can black force
Yeah.
anything?
Then ideas will be maybe
Let's
pawn
see a
push
check.
and create a pass pawn.
And
You have to
g2.
deal with this pawn here on d3 and the pawn here
No,
on
black
b3.
has clear compensation suddenly.
Please rate my
And it's
stream.
scary
How
for
is the
white.
stream going? Is the
Super
stream
active,
smooth?
Threatening like queen h4, bishop h3.
Do you have a smooth stream?
Oof. Vincent Keimer.
Yeah.
Before
Pretty.
sacrificing, bringing the king.
His opponent, Frederick Svan, is super resourceful.
Or you mean
as
before
well.
taking?
Very, very tactical.
Or maybe,
Yeah, that's how it seems so.
or you think
Absolutely. Did this,
black can
did
just
he
bring
play
king
rook
in via
G5?
b5 first?
He
Yes,
did, right?
No,
king through b5
he played
before
let's
sacking.
rewind
No.
a few moves.
He went queen h5.
King 1, 2,
Wow.
3, then take.
Instead of a very strong rook g5.
He kept the tension.
Very, very careful plan if that work.
And this, instead of queen d6, black should have been playing queen f4 apparently, which is also maybe the most natural move. So, okay, some mutual mistakes here, and we find ourselves in this position. Queen g6.
That's a cool idea.
Queen e8, and
can you hear
this one is turned
David Howell
somewhat.
and Judith Pogar's voice
maybe queen g3
from your stream
just to stop any, like, to block any checks.
Yeah, but now there is some chance. After queen g3, for example, what about rook f6?
Yeah, rook e5 maybe.
Queen f7.
Yeah.
I mean, I have queen a2, I have rook g6.
I'm not loving it for white anymore. Queen e1.
No, the king will be going to h7, exceptionally well placed.
Yeah, what do you predict on this board, Judith? Anything can happen, or do you think Vince?
I
has
think
still
there
got
is a
enough
great
control?
chance that it's going to be a draw. Now, I think it's a great chance for black.
The sound is proper, but the video lags just a bit. Okay.
Okay, so Vincent Keimer.
Perhaps the
chances.
internet.
Queen e1 is a check. Let's go
Perhaps
to
the internet.
Gukesh against Arjun. Actually, we've reached move 40 here, so we won't linger too long. But just quick summary, Judith. What do you think?
Whose move is it? White to move.
White.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt that there should be a lot of.
Okay, if he doesn't
white.
take the rook, what else
Because
can
if
he
once
try?
The black knight can come from.
If he
the
doesn't
back,
take the rook,
let's say knight b3.
I think he makes a
C1,
move
D3,
already.
E1, and trying to capture the pawn on h4. But not only that, black can also go knight. Well, maybe not. I was thinking of knight
Last
e6,
move.
knight f8, knight
Pawn
g6,
push.
but then you go f5. Then the e5
Why?
square is giving away. Well, it should be a draw without too much difficulty.
Temporary
the
pawn
figure
sacrifice.
cover.
This guy is
The
pushing.
only thing can be if white is very fast capturing the h5 pawn.
Yeah. So later.
Pawn takes.
Knight g3, knight h5.
Bishop.
A bit
Yeah.
of a race. But,
Yeah.
Pawn
yeah,
takes.
I'll just point out, to summarize
Bishop.
this game, 99.1% accuracy for Gukesh, 99.2% accuracy for
Knight
Arjun,
moves.
and probably 99% chance it's going to be a draw.
This is a nice counter.
Okay, so let's
But
go,
what
let's
if
go
this
back to one of the
happens?
games of the round. Maxime Vachier-Lagrave against
Yeah.
Marc-André
It's
Lemaire.
again some very bad things happening, but by now he has one more piece, versus the pawns.
I
But
don't
it
see the
seems
plan
like,
there. It's just free pawn. Where is the
pawns are
compensation?
stronger.
Bishop A4.
Wow, this is crazy. 3 pieces
Bishop
is normally
A4.
equivalent to a queen, just for a rook here. But the pawns are so strong.
Pawn takes.
Very quick
Bishop
action replay.
A4.
We saw queen takes E5 miss from Maurizi.
This happens.
A4. He spotted this rook C4 idea that was.
Then now we can do
the
this.
other line, but knight C6 here. Forces the
Yes.
trade of queens. Rook C8. And
If it takes with
big
this,
mistake from Maxime Vachier-Lagrave.
then this falls.
C1. Only move was F takes G6. H takes G6.
That's the concept. This
rook
one
takes
line.
F7.
This one line that could go wrong.
Play. Black would have made a queen.
If this
This
takes,
position, I guess he misevaluated, but White is doing okay here. Apparently,
then
difficult.
this follows.
To understand.
Yes,
like,
because rook b7 holding up the b2 pawn.
maybe he was scared of this though.
If rook, perhaps rook
behind,
then
and yeah, anyone's game. But okay, he played bishop c1.
But
this
what was
takes.
there? Why is
This
White losing
happens.
there?
Then
rook
rook
E7.
takes pawn.
Okay, but this is impossible.
Yeah, this is totally impossible. Bishop takes g6.
Nah, it's like
Yes, he
there
made
are
a move already.
positions, you know, which is a draw, but you can't
Take
hold
it back.
And this was also, for example, the famous game between Magnus Carlsen and Nepo, Game 6. Right? Nepo had a queen, Magnus had a rook, knight, and 2 pawns. It was objectively a draw, but for practical game, it is just impossible to hold it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
There are situations like that I mean, in
Bro
principle, it
is playing
something,
crazy
and
chess.
In practice, it's the opposite.
Yeah, and that's why they talk about, like, when top players work with computers these days, they say you're on the right side of the 0.0 or you're on the right side of the draw. Like, you're the one applying the pressure, you're the opponent's the one answering the questions.
Yeah.
Bro is playing chess.
No 0.0.
This guy had just wowed me.
Kind of
This
easier
guy,
to play.
this guy just
Kind of-
wowed me.
it's never
Can you see
totally
what he just
balanced,
played?
until it's a draw, until it's over. There.
Absolutely. We have a nice
Hey,
instructive endgame between Leon de Mendonca and Hans Niemann. Maybe we
Okay,
can jump there for short.
sounds good.
excuse me.
F1, the last move, attacking a pawn.
Man, this guy just
Viewed it.
Yeah.
shook me now.
Take this pawn or to
There's a king
do something else.
C6 brilliant move. Wow, this guy's he's trying to complicate things.
Well,
Hey,
F6 is an option, right? But first it seems like rook
bro,
A5
just
should
imagine
be
it's a
draw.
brilliant move.
F7 king.
This
C8
simple
is
defensive
not
move
nice.
becomes a brilliant move.
But it seems like, isn't it a draw? Rook H7, H5.
What if king moves here?
And if rook G7, then rook A3.
Rook A3.
On
If
to
king
black.
move, rook takes, check.
Yeah, very important that
King.
H4 is met by a check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ha.
this is just a draw, and rook H7,
Yeah.
H5.
Rook
Yeah.
takes b4.
Yeah, and the black king will walk over. Yeah,
Rook takes b4.
Rook takes A5 is the move you want to make work, right?
Or rook
Just
b4
because
check.
if it works, it's a draw immediately. F6, you might
Yeah.
suffer for a while.
Indeed.
And Hans calculates it correctly.
Bro,
decree.
bro,
Nobody's destroying each other. in
bro.
game.
This is a line. This
It'll be a draw.
is a line that is trying to complicate things, yes, but this is a line, eh?
Okay.
They're just rook e5 to defend knight.
Okay, and there is another game. Vasily Ivanchuk seems to be drowning versus Vidit.
Ah,
Ooh,
man.
Vasily Ivanchuk, it's all gone wrong in the last few moves. He had a very nice position.
And
It's about
they're on
10 deep there.
seconds.
Rook
Yeah,
d5.
Rook endgame. He's got
Yeah.
ideas
Ah,
with
there's no-
G5, G6
With
though,
rook
so
d5.
is there any hope of counterplay?
No, actually, pawn attack.
Probably
Pawn
not.
attacks. This takes
Not quick enough.
here.
Takes B2.
Then what?
Okay.
G5?
Check. It
Yeah,
takes.
maybe just rook F2.
Rook F2.
Yeah, and black should be in time.
That's very unhappy for white.
Yes.
Judith, I'm being told we have to jump elsewhere.
But I see. No. This is
because
this is
there's
not even
crazy
good. I
stuff
think this is
happening on a
good.
Big time scramble between Jordan Van Forest.
This is
and
good.
David Anton, and
Wow.
big shot on the board. seconds left for black. It's move 37, so 3 more moves to make.
This one is there.
In the meantime, Vasily Graf
This one is
resigned.
there.
Wow.
Then knight falls with check.
Heartbreak for him. Huge result, though, from Maritzi, the French youngster, beating MVL, a legend, with black. Impressive.
And what a game.
Wow.
And yeah,
What a
style.
fight.
In style.
He's not
Yeah.
so simple. Very impressive from the Nigerian.
Okay, so
My Nigerian
something has
is
to drop
playing
in the way of this diagonal.
GM level
Knight into the
chess.
queen.
A non-rated.
Knight c6. I'm going to say it's one of those moves.
A non-rated
Knight
player.
Something.
No. We must give it to him.
Fine.
Look at what GM played.
Well, that's the most logical one.
Mm-hmm.
This is what was played, right?
So what's the next move here?
Takes.
I'm slightly worried about rook e2.
Rook e2, bishop b4.
Yeah.
Nigeria is playing GM level chess, bro.
But okay, rook e2 and d3.
Mm-hmm. Not over. The Arabian checkmate in the air as well. Knight f3 coming. Knight f3 at the moment can be met by rook g2 after the bishop moves, but
yeah, I thought also after that to go d3.
I also consider rook e8, a8.
Yeah. But
if bishop takes knight c5, then king c5.
Okay,
king
is there a
five.
difference? Bishop b4, bishop a5. It's got to be one of those two squares.
But it's not possible. No, maybe black is... Yeah, the problem is after bishop b4, bishop
check
a5,
the position. Let's see which one.
Simply. No,
let's see the lines. Let's see the lines.
F3.
I got confused.
Yeah, knight
Got
f3.
very much
From here.
Turn the tables.
We're looking at
Judith, our
bishop takes with check.
Producer here is suggesting
king c5.
Knight f6 check. Does this work? Can't play king f8.
King h8. Yeah, okay. King f8, I understand.
Yep. King h8. What about rook e1? Is the question.
Here.
I guess.
Rook check.
Wait, there's d3 to calculate. And there's rook takes e1 and knight f3 to calculate. This doesn't work, I think.
King.
The knight might get trapped. Or does it?
Pawn push.
Oh, wait. Still very complicated.
Do we have this? Pawn push.
What is the dead winning?
Bro.
How about bishop f2?
GF.
What of that pawn push check?
G2.
Knight gets back. So GF, king g2, knight d2, only move. Bishop takes pawn.
Pawn push before rook check.
Pawn up for white. And
yeah.
So let's go back. I think they made a move.
Okay, interesting. But king e8, king h8, rook e1 doesn't work. Probably then because of d3, right?
Aye.
And knight f3.
Well, yeah.
Aye.
When the knight saves itself, yeah, black can survive, make a draw. Wow, great shout from Bick though. Very strong player, defeating me once in a blitz game. Okay, so rook e2, still thinking on Forest.
GM is really pushing.
So after all, bishop a5.
Impressive play by Tennyson. Nice one.
Is there a difference? No.
Bishop a5 or bishop b4?
Chai.
That's the question. You will not believe what kind of game there is. Go to Yiga's. Go to Yiga's game. Please.
Whose game, sorry?
White is Mittal. Aditya Mittal.
Okay, I'm jumping.
Go please to move 35. Let's not show to everyone the final because it's
sorry. No. How do I get out? Sorry. It was here when I clicked on it. Let's go here. Nobody saw that.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Okay.
It's roughly equal and white goes d7.
D7.
Double question mark.
Huge blunder. Just dropping.
Now there is The bishop line I was seeing was bishop takes
so
9,
beautiful.
king c5, rook b1, pawn c2,
Queen.
and bishop will be
And
lost
now the
in that line. That's why he
starts.
chose to play d5, not take.
Queen f2. Look at that. Look at that.
I take it back. Demchenko's rook h1 was nice, but this is move of the day. Queen takes f2.
With 3 queens on the board.
Wow. Check. Check.
With
Check.
a bishop and this number of with a
Check.
bishop
Mate.
and this number of pawns, do you think we
Wow.
can have a draw?
A dogmush. That is going to go down in history as his evergreen.
Tennyson is running out of time.
Evergreen checkmate.
Wow.
And he's not even in time control yet. He just needs to make a move.
Miss it. We point this out. And it was
And he makes a move. Yeah.
Time also.
We are still in game.
And I want to say as well.
Time trouble mistake d7.
Exactly.
We are still in.
Hard to blame him there. And Mittal, like, I've got to commend him for playing on till checkmate, like right to the end to show us all.
Yes. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful one.
Yeah, good spot there, Judith. I'm going to take us back to that game we just left, though, to see.
Sorry, I was deflected by this action.
That's
It was
Judith.
almost.
Take us to a queen.
I was thinking the time is almost finished, John. There's an
Anytime,
increment.
okay.
Looks
What
like
has happened? D3 question mark. Why is it a question mark?
Guys, if you are just watching this video and you wish to subscribe to the channel,
the only thing I can think
do
of
well
is
to
that
subscribe to the
it
channel and
allows
follow
white
this channel.
knight to use this square, but I don't know
Okay.
if that's relevant.
Welcome to the stream. We
Well,
are
and
showing
it was
games
also
from
possible that
the-
knight f3 rook g2 d3 is
we're actually showing games from the FIDE Grandswiss tournament. Yeah. And we are showing Tennyson's game. Tennyson is a Nigerian, of course. I will support my own personal person. Of course. So I'm supporting the Nigerian fearless Tennyson. You're still there. Possible continuations here now will be what? Maybe pawn push is an idea. There is. Should we use king, bishop? Takes. The time now come. You like of our time. Was seen bishop takes rook. Bishop takes rook. Take rook check. But it's hard to defend rook versus rook bishop and pass pawn there. I'm telling you, this pass form is a thorn in the neck. He needs to find how to defend against this. Even it's hard to defend against just bishop and knight against a rook. Because this can happen. He takes. And the knight still defend the pass pawn. Now we have a move on the board. He pushes the pawn. What's he trying to do here? He's trying to cause complications and go for draw, if possible. What happened to this line now? Was seeing bishop takes. Okay, pawn takes. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. He has to deal with this. Now, do you think he wants to do this? Creating his own pass pawn. Man, he's trying to create his own pass. Look at the plan. Look at the plan of a Nigerian, a non-GM. See, Africans has player. We are too underrated in this particular journey of chess. Africans has player. We have players. Now he's trying to clear the platform, trying to complicate things for the GM. He wants GM to think.
Not very loud, not very spectacular.
GM think.
Just collecting the points. And
that's
yeah. So, some great queen sacrifice. That was fun.
Exactly.
Now GM is
Anyone,
calculating.
who wants to fill the next few minutes should go and check out Ed Dogmush and his queen sacrifice. Beautiful checkmating pattern there. Will Prag win his game? Will there be a decisive result on the top board between Magzudlu and Abdu Satarov? If you want
See,
answers
Bishop
to those
takes
questions,
Bishop
you'll have
takes
to join us in
9.
just a few minutes. We'll see
Bishop
you
takes
soon
9. Rook
on the other
takes
side of this break.
9. Rook check. King move. We collect C3. How is that position? I think that I was thinking of that too.
And have you reacting to those videos?
So let's watch the clip from.
Yes. I mean, this tournament means a lot for me. Also, I learned some from my opponent. I feel she is really has some fighting experience and plays.
Let me check. Let me
Every
check that
time
line you
after
just
the
mentioned.
game, we do this kind
This
of
line,
stuff.
Bishop.
Like
Okay,
she say
after
something,
this,
maybe I just think about something.
instead of pushing directly
funny
like
during
this.
the game, I just can't hide my emotions.
Okay, let's say
I wanna
this
laugh
takes
and, yeah, something
Rook
like that.
takes check.
Yeah, I think she's better than
King
me,
moves.
kind of this stuff.
Then we
because
collect
maybe
this pawn.
after interview and she will ha 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 something like that.
E5 check.
Every single day, because if there's many draws in classical, we always get a lot of Armageddon. There were also many days with
King
lots of
D7.
decisive games in classical. Super
Rook
exciting
takes
to
C3.
see. And today, I think this is
Wow.
the peak of how this format is delivering.
Yeah, actually, now I remember what happened because she told me some jokes.
Wow.
And when we sit there and
This is the position we
know
have.
and what she
What engine is still
talked to
saying it is
me,
not.
and,
Black is
we
still
just
having some
can't,
amount
you
of
know,
advantage.
hide our emotion because
Maybe
she talked some
he
like,
tries
really
this.
funny jokes like on the rest day, and when I saw her face and I just think about
Rook
that
here,
jokes and I just
pawn
can't
push.
like become like a normal
Rook
person.
here. Check. King goes here. Bishop check. Pawn push. That's one line. Maybe the position should be too simple for GM. Let's get back. He has made the move. He has
I was
moved.
born in Russia in
6
St. Petersburg,
takes.
to a Russian mother and father from Nepal.
6 takes.
Chess was sort of part of our family. The father
Now
of
we
my
have the
mom and
position
father
I
of
had.
my dad,
What we are
they
trying
were,
is
like,
to find a
casual
complicated position,
chess
even
fans, so
if
my
it is
parents knew
losing.
about the game. They had a chessboard at home. In fact, my mom, she liked to play chess with people who would visit our house. Then I got interested at some point, and my mother taught me the basics. Actually, she started when I was 5, so it was a bit early for me. I didn't understand like some of the rules, and so she let it go. But then when I
Bishop
was
takes
6,
now
I
makes sense.
got a book, and
NG
then I
says
could
bishop
sort
takes
of
b5
reread the
check.
rules,
Rook
at my own
takes.
pace.
Rook A.
And
Man,
then I actually,
this is
I was able to play properly, and I played with my mom at first, and then she brought me to
this
chess
is one
club.
thing again,
And in
oh,
Russia,
something different.
there are like plenty of chess clubs for children. Actually, I was very lucky as a kid. My mom, she wanted to bring me to the nearest chess club, which was a lot smaller.
What of this?
And it was closed on that day, and so we had to travel a little further. But the other club where we ended up, there was actually a much bigger club with like better
That's losing.
coaches and much more sort of professional. And yeah, that really helped us. So the coaching there and so on. So I got pretty good pretty early on.
What to
So
do?
in some way, I was even lucky, that the club that was near us, that was closed for renovation or something. It was just luck from the start in a way. So I fell in love with the game very fast. The game itself captivated me, but also the fact that there was something I was really good at. I started winning really early. So the thing is, my mom, she did something really clever and not on purpose. So I played her a lot, and I started beating her. And she's a decent amateur, so I was already at a pretty good level. And then she brought me to the chess club, and they asked her like, "What's the level of your child?" And she said he's a complete beginner, which was not true because I was already beating her. So they put me in the weakest section, and I won all my games there. And then as I did that, they moved me to the next section, but like I kept sort of growing along, so I kept winning all the time, like literally all the time. I think that really helped me a lot because even now when I do something and I'm not really good at it, like I'm immediately like, you know, I like to do what I'm good at, and so in that sense, my start to my chess career was, you know, really just, you know, very positive, very happy. So I just kept winning and I kept playing, and yeah, the first real like big obstacles or challenges, they came a lot later.
Okay.
And by that time I was, you know.
Then what I think trading bishop for knight is false. Otherwise, there is no other move I see. You are saying the truth. You are saying the truth there. However, we have to be careful now. Look at Tennyson's idea.
Better player.
I had this idea on the board earlier too.
Of course not. Like your achievements are way higher.
He's lying, yeah?
He's lying. No.
I had this idea too on the board.
It's true.
Excuse me.
Especially after this move.
I got him.
Yes.
Wow. Do you care about your legacy?
Yes.
True. A lot. Once again, we're getting
Yeah.
somewhere, Danny. Exposing the guy. Exposing the lies.
After this move, now what
You
next?
told me that your peak lasted 10 minutes.
There could be rook takes bishop. Oh.
And
Hey,
told me it
you'll
happened
be shocked
during
that
the game
rook takes
against
bishop may come
Camtasia
on this board.
in a game that you managed to draw.
This happens.
Absolutely.
Do you think that a chess player like yourself,
I think
as
king.
James, can have many peaks?
Yes.
True.
But not in this game, obviously.
Rook
Do you
here.
hate anybody in the chess world?
After he
Bishop.
answered, and then I gave him a true.
Check.
He was thinking a
Problems.
little bit about that.
No, so that's not
maybe
good.
There's some mixed.
Here.
thoughts.
No, I can explain.
Here.
So this was
Here.
because I think Levon is a case
This
of
is coming.
someone who
That's
had
not good.
quite a few picks in his career.
Thank you for the compliment. So my following
This is there.
question is, do you hate
Pawn
anybody
push,
in
no.
the chess world?
Probably yes. 8 is a strong word, but probably yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh, we have to,
rook takes bishop will just make things hard for GM.
Who that person is. Is it somebody who's playing actively currently?
Yes.
Is it somebody from the top?
Yes, why do you need all these questions? Like, you want one single guy. You're not getting that.
Funny questions from chess.com interview.
Welcome back to round 4 of the FIDE Grandswiss and the Women's Grandswiss in 2025. The players are out in Samarkand in Uzbekistan, battling things out. In the meantime, I'm David Howell. I'm joined by
You can push G4.
Judith Polgar as we enter the second
Pawn push
control
G4.
now. Judith, we've seen it all. We've seen some
I think
we see
it's
some short draws, but
he
some
pushed it already.
works in the latter stages, and you pointed
Pushed
out
G4
the
already.
sacrifice. Yeah, what are you going to expect now in the remaining games? Is it more of the same?
I think still a lot to come, to be
pushed
honest.
G4 already,
Because
bang.
first of all, we during the break we had some time to look around on other boards, also what has happened, and there are some cute tactics I found also. So I think we can observe those before we get back to the top boards, because they're still, you know, Abdusattorov is still trying. He's trying it from every
Just testing what it
angle.
will look like.
So Maksudlu is like most likely is not going to be a 4 out of 4 player, but he will still keep his lead, maybe with some others.
Hey, analysis
who
corner.
joins him in the lead.
And I was almost playing a game.
Round 4 is already, they are over on the warm-up phase of the tournament. They are really into it already. It's clear who is in good form, who is not that good form. But we're going to see a lot of players coming and fighting for keeping themselves
Has done
in
it.
the
King move so
lead
far
or in
to
the
stop
front
G pawn.
of the leaders.
Then
So
rook
here are
sack
the
and push c
matches
pawn
what has
becomes
finished
tricky.
with the ladies. Vaishali,
That's
they
let's
made
see.
a draw at the end, which was a quite understandable outcome after the opening of the exchange sacrifice
Where did you come
by
in?
Dinara,
Yeah.
but Vaishali keeps her lead. Second, Lucknow's game we've seen she had a huge advantage already after the opening against Song, and we see board 3, board 4 as a draw. And we can go back at some point.
My
to
expert
see
analysis
other
tell me
games
that
which
the
are still
evaluation bar says black is completely winning.
going
You stole the idea from evaluation
A
bar.
lot that's been happening in the build-up. to
There's
that
only
time
like
control of the women have a
completely
faster-
winning is
a
out of
slightly
it.
faster, time limit, so more results.
Let me
have
change my
been
clothes.
there.
HMY came in now and becomes an expert.
Let's refresh ourselves on how the open section results have been ticking in. A lot of draws here, but the one big result we've seen so far was also one of the most dramatic games. Marc-Andrea Maurizzi defeating Maxime Vachilograve. The two players with 3 names. And we're expecting maybe 1 or 2 more decisive results there. But in the meantime, the second page, boards 11 to 20. It's been a black day so far with 3 black wins, plus a few draws, and maybe more decisive results to come. Vantruk in some trouble against Vidit. But Judith, I want to take us to a game that's ongoing and maybe not going on for long, actually. It's about to be another black win, this time for Divya Deshmukh. And she's playing against one of the top African players, Basim Amin. And it looks like checkmate in the air.
Yeah, it seems like bishop h5 is a very strong move. And before that, I think there was a combination, some rook sacrifice by Divya. That's how she got there. And the game was pretty balanced. She played a good attacking game, as far as I've seen.
Played a very good attacking game. And it was this moment her opponent missed an idea here after the knight retreated to g3, trying to solidify his kingside. Divya pounced. She's a very, very strong tactician. Rook takes g4. Beautiful. Rook sacrifice if the rook is captured. Black gives a check. And you can throw the knight in the way. It doesn't change anything. But if the king comes back, then just queen h3. And we've seen this pattern several times today and throughout the tournament. Pawn on f3. Queen coming in. This would have been over. So rook takes g4. Actually, knight h5 was played. Bishop takes h5. Queen c1. And maybe he'd seen this but missed. Rook to f4, blocking the diagonal, and Divya, big attack against the white king, and that has continued. Final position, with the live position, just resignation feels appropriate now, Judith?
Well, let's see. What about queen c7?
Queen...
Pawn is on c5, sorry.
I would love to play queen c7.
I was wondering what...
Made me think there. I was like, wait, what?
Well, that would be a good try. You know, it happened once with me that my opponent went illegal move. Last round of the first chess Olympiad I played. We played for the gold medal, and my opponent wanted to exchange queens from white queen from c2 to f6. Well, that would be a good saving move because otherwise she was completely lost. But you can imagine I'm like 12 years old. I'm like excited that I'm winning my game and my opponent goes in time travel, exchange queens, and then I'm setting back the position. Yeah, queen c7 maybe is a good try, but Divya would realize it that it's not a knight, yeah, which jumps over pieces. Well, otherwise there is not much to do.
Same happened to me. My first ever British Championship. I was 9 years old and I played in the main section, and I had a terrible event. Then in the last round, or one of the last rounds, I was totally winning. I was like, I'm about to get my first win. It was a pawn race, and then suddenly my opponent made a move, and I was like, wait, I'm 1 move behind in the race. And then I only realized later she played king e3 to e5.
Oh,
and
oh!
I lost the game, signed the score sheets, and only afterwards my coach was like, you know, she made an illegal move.
Oh, that must have been painful.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
never again.
But that was a good lesson, yeah, to pay more attention how people make their moves.
Exactly. always trust the instincts as well. If something looks off, double check.
In symbols, you know, sometimes people do this to me. Once it happened in Hungary,
Yeah, black is winning, but we just try to see the calculations without ending and see how long
and then I was
we can
already had
complicate
a
things for.
very good position, and then
Yeah, that's
he took
true.
off my. I was attacking in the queen side, and he took off my h pawn, and he was checking me whether I realizing it. And
okay, so what are we saying here?
You know what?
Who is playing?
I know that you took pawn on
Tennyson with the
H2,
white
and
pieces.
I'm willing to give you as a present.
Although he really tried
I'm
yesterday's
fine with
game
that.
where he turned around the tides.
That's the worst pawn to take off the board.
He turned the tides.
Sometimes they like to test
From
me in symbols when I do that. Oh, okay.
this
you
part
take
of the board,
away. But you know, sometimes it's very
we can see that
when,
Divya
let's say someone makes two
is doing
moves.
well with the analysis from here, Hopewell and Poga.
And
I was seeing that
occasionally
if
it
King tries to
happened
go
that they did it
to
on purpose.
stop
But
G pawn,
sometimes
then
it
GM
happened
can
that they
sack
just
rook
forgot it. They did not
for
make
bishop,
the move when I
and
arrived there, but they made
the C and G
faster the
pawn
move.
are
And then
going
when I
down.
was there,
Can
they
they
made
both be
another
stopped?
move.
Let's check that line. Oh, no, I don't want this
So
line,
they're
not this
all
line.
like-
This is the line I'm thinking here.
But
This is what
okay,
you are
this is
saying,
not
going
the
after this
Simon.
pawn.
So no,
Rook takes,
no,
this happens.
no two moves,
Then
no jumping above.
I thought of
pieces
this
with
too.
the queen, and which means that
In fact, that one will not come
Hassan
easily
will
like
probably
that.
resign because who can stop?
I
Rook
think
G4?
this will come. This will come.
Speaking of symbols, I'm being told you have quite a big one at the end of
This will
month.
happen. This will happen.
right?
Look at the line. Look at this line.
Yeah, we're going to have the Global
Look at this
Chess
particular line
Festival,
here.
and of course everybody is welcome here in Budapest. But who cannot
If you
come,
they
will be able to.
if you look at the screen right
follow
now,
it online.
I'm thinking this
Because
might
I'm
be the
playing
next
community
big move.
symbol
If
against 6
if you say King goes
online
after the pawn, after the
communities,
pawn
and
move, King goes
also
after the
one
pawn,
community will be the
Rook takes bishop,
Chess for everyone.
Rook takes
and then
rook,
We have the chess boxing community.
pawn push.
And then we have Hungarian community. So
He's not going to
this is
push this
already
immediately.
The second time I'm doing
So
it on the festival.
King goes after the
because
pawn,
I want
then
to
King
get
move.
more and more people
Do you now see
involved
it?
on one event. And,
This is the logical
I think
idea
it's nice
here.
to build communities.
With the intention, King can catch the
so people
Rook
can
and top
vote,
C pawn. No,
and then
look at the
they
line
can
now.
play the game that way with their own.
I don't think
community.
it's possible like that.
And there will be separate streams.
The move has
also.
been made. Let's see the move. Let's go back to the initial
I
position.
visited one of your festivals in Budapest.
Yeah,
a couple
he
of
played
years ago. I
check.
highly recommend
It's
to everyone at
happened.
home. Lots of different events going on.
King
Non-stop
move.
chess. There's something to enjoy, no matter the level, no matter the
Then
how much you follow chess, how much you play chess.
Yeah,
Highly
if
recommend.
that
it
knight
was nice
survives,
to have you here. That year we had a special event, the Hand and Brain.
if that knight
Championship.
survives,
I mean championship.
he's trying to bring
okay,
him
I
here.
don't know. But an international invitational Hand and Brain. So that was a
Okay,
lot of fun.
another beautiful line,
And
man.
indeed, we will have live
Now he's opening an idea with
at the event
this
again,
idea.
30th of September.
Hey, Tennyson is really doing well here.
You heard it here first, everyone. No excuse not to attend now or not.
Tennyson
to watch
is
online,
doing
at least.
well.
Yeah, actually,
Just look
online
at the
Tanya
beautiful
will
work
be
this
the
guy has
host
done.
on the
Now he's
online,
planning to do
part.
this.
And Fiona will be also from Hungary, and Levi is going to be joining for the
And this move is coming
Oh wow.
with this takes
A-list.
check,
A-list stars.
then
Nice.
take this.
Yeah. So we'll have an afternoon program of that, about 3 hours.
Ha, it should not.
Almost.
You should not let go of this.
In the meantime, this game, one more move, Rook G1, just hoping for
Bro.
Rook takes G4, for
Bro is
example.
playing.
Well, that's the only
Chess
trick, right?
at
Rook G4,
high level,
bishop
man.
G4, Queen G4, King H2,
These games are
and what a
just
pin.
superb.
Bishop H4 is not possible.
I'm just enjoying the complications he's creating. He's trying to
everything else,
complicate
unfortunately,
things.
probably just
Yes.
wins.
At the same time,
You know what? In an online bullet game,
what is the idea behind this
Rook
D pawn?
G1 would be almost
This D5
maybe
pawn
any
now.
move. Because you
I'm
made the
thinking of he's
pre-move,
trying to
right?
push for this.
So many of the people would do the pre-move, and
After
then,
after he successfully pushes
and
D
then get the
pawn,
surprise. But here there are no pre, so she's going to play bishop G4.
then he eliminates.
And it's over.
He will eliminate the knight.
One last trick, don't play
Yes,
G4
rook
again.
takes.
But
Then
this is over
this move
with either checkmate on the
follows.
H file or black.
Yeah, that's also a good line he's
material,
trying.
so
It might
okay,
transport
Divya
back
about
to
win
our
her game,
rook
and
versus
good
rook,
news
bishop,
for all the women out there,
but
good news
pawns
for
are more
their fans
advanced
out there,
now.
because it looks like
That variation
the
might come up very soon.
only other
Now the
woman
rook
playing
is
in
now
the
active
open
to stop this
section,
pawn at the moment. So
Garyachkina,
if GM tries,
is
if
about to
GM
win as
tries
well. I'm gonna
this
take
now,
take us over to
then
her game
let's say
against,
this happens.
German Grandmaster Dmitry Kolas.
Knight takes.
And I'm counting Judith. Looks like 2 extra pawns for white.
Well,
This
it
takes.
seems like not much chance to
Rook
save
takes.
the game from the black side. And
Check.
indeed,
King goes up.
Those pawns are going to be running. And the d4 pawn will not run too
takes
far
this.
because the king can start from g3 going to f2.
Bishop take. This happens.
Yeah.
I think for both ladies, it's going to be their first win, if I'm correct. But okay.
Just staying here. Safety first.
And for Divya, it's going to be
Pawn
huge.
push.
She's banging form and
Rook
about to
follows.
score a huge upset, taking
Rook.
down someone over
Pawn
100
push.
points higher than herself.
Very risky.
For Garyachkina,
He pushes.
she's drawn 2 games.
Check.
Very strong opposition. She's played Etienne Bacro.
He goes in here.
Played Domush and Edis Gurel.
He has to
now
take
about
this
to
one.
play her, well, now playing her 4th
He has to take this
Grandmaster
guy.
around 2650. About to get a win. We'll move to 50%. Great news for Divya and Alexandra.
He has to take this guy.
Great play.
This happens.
Yes, absolutely. I'm very happy
Then
that they had the
follows.
opportunity and also they
Rook.
choose to play open section. This way, I believe they can improve
Attacks the bishop.
much faster and develop
King.
their strength, regardless how they are going to be
This
finishing in the
happens.
tournament.
It takes.
And
There was an interesting tactics which I wanted to
And-
share with you. If you could bring up
It's a losing game for mate
Javokir,
in 19.
Sinderov's
Mate in
game.
18 from here.
Because
Okay,
there was
I will
some
just find
funny,
that.
Mate in
funny
18 from
tactics
here.
by Daniel Darno.
That line looks
Da.
dangerous to me and very scary.
And if you bring up move 34, I wanted to show.
Okay. 34. Knight d4.
Yeah, he went knight d4, mistake, and some very nice tactics came here. Suddenly
Ooh.
takes,
Hmm.
knight e5, takes rook queen c8, rook d8, but an f4 fork.
Beautiful, beautiful fork, and bishop takes. There's no more rook d8, so this one drops.
Yeah.
F4 d3 though, that's creative. Queen check, rook d8, queen c7, keeping the tension on the 2 rooks. Bishop takes f4, so he won the exchange. And a few moves later though, things started going a bit weird. G3, big mistake apparently. Instead, the best move
Well,
would have
it's a
been
time
Waiting for
travel
GM's
mistake,
move, man.
right?
move
No,
43.
no,
though.
move 43.
Yeah. Could have played queen f1, just picking up the d3 pawn, pinning and winning. That just looks over. G3 allowed d2, forced to sacrifice now. And
On that line I'm looking at is
what do you make of the position,
pawn
the live one
push.
we have here? G4 just played.
takes.
Well, white misplayed it.
Cannot do this
quite,
now.
Significantly.
This follows.
I think black will save
Pawn
the game
push.
without
And this
too
is
much
gone.
problems.
Yeah.
I
White
mean, he
king.
doesn't even have to make miracles by now.
I was thinking knight a7.
It's always nice though to have a miracle up your sleeve,
Knight
right?
a7.
To know you're capable
black.
of making miracles. But yeah, here probably he's got enough of a blockade.
What has he
to
played?
pieces.
Nothing yet.
Yeah,
Black is to make
it's
a move.
going to
Knight
be okay for
a7.
him. Okay, I just wanted to show it because
Knight
it was,
a7.
I think it was a nice tactics. And usually I expect
Bishop takes.
Ewokir to be on the tactics side.
Check.
Find it, and he fell
Here.
into it himself.
Pawn push.
And okay, I'm going to take us over to some other interesting
guy is
games. Lots to choose from still in this. It looks like Jules Moussard against Nikita Vityugov is a bit of a weird one. Looks good for black though, with this massive pawns on the H and G files. Exchange down, but those pawns are rolling, Judith.
Yes, and also the c3 pawn is under attack. So it's not so easy for white.
Yes.
It's a struggling.
c7.
F3 knight. How cool it is.
Let's look at c7.
Attacking, defending the g5. e6 seems to be not enough. But what happens,
c7,
let's say, if rook e8, king b7,
6.
and e7?
Yeah.
Is it bishop g6 the move?
I think this.
Bishop g6, the rook chases the bishop.
How do you continue this?
And then just to take.
This pawn is falling. So let's say, for example,
e5.
we have maybe
winning, right?
this check.
Yeah,
King
3
goes up,
connected pass
or
pawns.
perhaps
Should be winning. Black goes
perhaps
back, maybe
bishop
knight g5,
takes,
or moving away.
pawn
and then
takes
g3.
check.
Yep.
He goes up.
This looks very good. Black g5. Can I try to be a bit tricky here by going?
This
I
follows.
b4, but I don't think it changes.
This
much.
follows. This follows.
Well,
this
rook takes
follows.
c3.
Here.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of trick you now, but yeah, it doesn't work.
Why
At the
should
very
win
end of that
this
variation,
easily? Easy
you have the
win
e3 square to still
for
come.
white.
With the
For
pawn.
black, rather. Easy
Yeah,
win for
this
black.
is just actually there's checkmate as well.
Nine.
That's pretty. Let's look at this. E7.
Yeah, g f. G takes f.
Knight a3.
G takes f. There might be a check. So let's do
Yes.
bishop c6.
Check.
Take and checkmate.
Nice one. Very unusual.
Bishop takes.
Never
Pawn
seen anything
takes.
like that before.
King
Yeah,
moves.
So it looks like Nikita Vitiugov might get his second win in a row. And he's going to be the England
This
number one again. He's
happens.
going to overtake me, Judith.
Rook takes.
You should play. You should play somewhere.
This
Next time.
happens. It takes.
I'll
You take.
follow Hikaru's lead and farm some.
All the lines still end up with rook
Okay, let's
and
go
extra
over to
pawn.
another legend of the game, Ivandruk.
This line is winning for black.
At move 40, found himself in some big trouble. I'll just show this position
What
though.
would
Because it
GM
looks
do?
like he's actually threatening to come and checkmate Vidit here. With some very odd kind of endgame kind of pawn
Very,
structure.
very study-like. Absolutely.
And I don't know if it's the only move, but King E8. I would quickly check. King E8 might have been the only. Apparently, you can also go Rook check, and later, if you need to, block.
Wow.
Rook G2, sorry, and probably actually Rook G2, Rook H8. It's the same thing. So King E8 is the only idea. C5, D6 check. Trying to get out of the back rank and takes. Okay, what's happening here, Judith?
Engine top recommended move is knight a3.
But I don't know.
That's engine top recommended move here.
I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
Knight a3. Hey!
Take.
And we have
Yeah,
knight a3 on the
H-
board.
H7, I believe.
If takes Rook H7, and this looks like
With knight a3,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's top recommended move. This check.
What
bar
was that?
disappeared.
What was that about?
This happens. Then I believe this can just work.
Just gone.
That can just
Just
work.
gone.
Perhaps. Or
And it-
almost
This
still
is
just
such
this.
a bad move, I believe.
Still.
It's because it
perhaps.
says TB, which means table base. This has been like there aren't so
Or
many pieces left on the
after
board.
the check,
So
bishop
computers have
takes.
studied all. I think it's 7 pieces.
Pawn takes check.
Below, maybe even more now.
So what was
Goes
the
away.
evaluation?
Now
You
it's
take
winning for
this. Because king is still guiding
Okay,
this one.
awesome
And
move.
rook
And
Yeah.
king d4,
black. King D4, King D6.
guarding this.
king c4, king e6.
Check.
King C4, Rook
Takes.
D8. And the pawn is
Push.
coming.
Takes.
Right,
He push.
right, one
he
tempo too
defends.
slow to take this pawn.
Except,
Oh,
let's say
okay.
he pushes
King
this.
comes.
True.
He takes. He pushes this.
But
He comes here.
we saw the bar also slide here. Like King takes C7 is not
Check,
the right move.
king
because of
here.
check.
I will take the pawn.
Wow.
Check. We
And
take
simply
this.
check, and king d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if the king moves, then king.
Check.
Oh wow, not King D6.
Yes.
This is a Rook
King
E8.
d6, rook e8.
Check. Should we do here?
This is hard. This
So
is
just-
very hard. Rook C4.
Wow.
This happens.
And if king
King
moves, now Rook
takes.
C7.
Rook
Now it's
c7. And
Matter
going
of
from the
keeping
back.
the rook very active. Just no.
now the king comes in.
Just keep your
Mhm.
rook somewhere here.
Oof, so C takes D6. This is not easy for
The king
Vidit.
should not enter. If this happens, this is a draw.
Not easy
So
at
what's the
all.
winning move?
This is a draw.
Now we know that. We know, but
If
maybe
this happens,
you
this is
can
a
go
full draw.
king d7, maybe
go back.
dc, dc.
What will Tennyson do? What will he
Maybe-
see here?
Rook G5.
Bishop C6 check. That bishop C6 check is just obvious. Instead of check, he will protect
King
his
D4.
pawn.
D4. Coming closer.
This
rook H7.
line,
Wow.
this happens. It takes a check. He moves here. He
So
takes
let's
this
go
one
back.
instead.
What is the winning move after
This happens.
DC7?
You go with
Okay,
this.
after DC7.
This follow up.
Here takes.
Big problem. Yes, check. Here and here.
Yeah, it's not a rook move. I think we've ruled out most of those. King C7.
Pawn push. No, maybe.
But you
Maybe
said
seven.
King C7, Rook C1 is a draw.
Yeah. So King C7. I was just saying we've
let's
ruled out King
see.
C7. We've ruled
Nine.
out
Yes.
This is winning.
B3. I'm not doing this out of.
I'm just
calculation, doing
seeing
this out of
different lines
process of
here.
Elimination.
Seeing different creative lines.
But
Man.
B3, then Rook B1 I go.
Yeah. And then I go rook G3. Or
And I wanted to go C8, takes King D6.
How
but
is the
then
stream
Rook
at the
E3.
moment?
yeah. So easy to mess these up. And then the black king comes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that this is one of the harder rook games to win. He's played
But he went C6.
C6. Wow.
Yes, but
Top channels are not
King
talking about this
D7,
game
B3
because
is
it is
very
not
difficult to find that.
a top board game.
Yeah, just to show, King T7 takes B3 is winning. And then if, like you said, rook B1, now you have to give a check, only winning move. King D4, and now rook G3 to stop your King D6 ideas. But
It's
this is
crazy
tough.
difficult.
How this is winning, like even here, it's like not obvious, right? I guess the white rook is passive.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We are still here.
Judah, apparently C5 is also winning. That is so brave. I don't think I would.
Actually, C5 is kind of more logical to me than.
C6.
King D5?
No.
B what?
D7.
King
Otherwise, white
D7?
wins.
King
No, those are-
D7, King C5, Rook B8?
B3.
I think the only move that works in the position is this check.
B3.
I think black's just keeping the options open, like where to go. Like
And then Rook E1, Rook E8.
yes. Yeah. Wow. So this is interesting. So basically the winning idea is to like, you're not sure where the rook wants to go because it gives white options. No matter where you go, you kind of cut your own options as well. So like
That's the only
you
move that
definitely want
works
king on
at the
D6,
moment.
definitely want the pawn on B3.
Bishop check.
And then you kind of
That bishop
wait.
check.
Depending on what white does, you wait with the rook. But that's difficult. Instead, he's played C6, which apparently blows the win. And I'm going to turn the computer off now. But rook H7, blue arrow.
Rook H7.
Do we have it on the board?
That's the only draw?
Only draw, yeah.
Hey!
Else apparently is just dead lost, which I still need time to understand. I guess rook G5 is just the idea, followed by King D7.
So what I'm actually probably that's why
Hey,
he went
what am I
C6,
seeing?
because he wants to go Rook G5, Rook D5. So if Rook
Yeah.
H7, I go Rook G5.
What am I seeing?
What happens?
Hey,
Yeah, let's put it on the board.
what am I
G5.
seeing?
Ooh. How is this a draw?
You know how? King goes out, and after
You want to
Rook
take
D5,
all the
D7.
pawns.
Oh.
You want to take all the pawns.
Well, no. King F4, King F4.
King F4. Rook D5, D7.
Oh my god. Rook takes D7. Whoops, checkmate.
Now, which pawn are you pushing now?
That is so difficult.
Wow.
And yeah, obviously King takes D7, Rook takes pawn, and
And Rook
even
C7.
this is.
King
You have 3
D6,
moves.
Rook C7.
1,
C7.
1,
Oh wow.
2.
Yeah, and black doesn't have
Actually,
check.
Rook C7 is the only move, I think.
take
because
these
Rook
two.
B7 would be losing to C5.
Mm-hmm.
here.
So now
I
c5.
think
Let's-
maybe
Yeah.
not. Yeah. Yeah, king e4.
Check, he takes one.
And then we take
Can
this
you
one next.
can you check if rook b7
Hey.
also draws, or is that a loss? If we go
In
rook
this position,
b7 here, rook b7.
What a line.
rook b7,
What a
c5.
line.
f7 draws also, yeah, because rook f5, king e4, rook f7, rook b6, and king
What did he play?
e5.
Yeah.
He has played the king here.
And yeah, this is a well-known draw
And
with the king cut.
c4, yeah.
Yeah, with the white rook holding and the white king holding. Oh wow.
Absolute
This is-
brilliant saving if because rook h7 you think, okay, rook g5, rook d5, it's over, right?
Yeah.
Maybe take this
If
guy.
you don't see d7, it's over.
Yeah. Everything else the
Ivanchuk-
computer says is dead.
Then this follows.
But Ivanchuk likes puzzles a lot. And he
What?
solved thousands of puzzles. Whenever I meet him,
Mate is
either he
6.
shows me some or I'm showing him.
How?
And then,
Yeah.
he goes for a walk and then he's thinking about
I only
it,
see mate in 6.
And then he comes back and says, yeah, maybe this is the draw. So now probably he's looking the ceiling and
It is like hand over mate to him.
calculating,
How
what is
about
the
king
solution
e5
here?
first? But black will start pushing c pawn. Yes,
Because
now.
you have a feeling for it, like
See,
it just
if-
might as well
If after
be able
here,
to save the game than lose it,
king
right?
king e5,
I mean, in this
or let's say
position,
d5,
there are checks on the a5.
king e5 first.
But
d5 there's
rook
9 check.
h7,
So
how
this
can
move
it come
first.
to my mind, rook h7 here.
Yeah. I think it would probably come to my mind, but I would
He
I would
pushes.
definitely have missed.
Rook.
I mean, he's got 40 minutes, so he could calculate, but
Then
the
rook
idea with
follows.
d7 is so tricky.
He just stay here.
But it's so study-like, so that's
Yeah.
why it's easy for him.
Goes back.
Maybe
Pawn
So,
push.
what do you think? Will he find rook h7? Will he
Oh,
draw?
Pawn
I think
push.
if he's focused and still not
What is
like
the what did he play
pessimistic,
here?
still believes he has some chances, then
You
he'll
see?
find it. It would be easy though.
He took
I've
the
seen
pawn.
tricky like in different states of mind. Same with myself.
Then maybe
and
the next
lots of other
idea is
players, like,
this.
if you think
Making it
"Oh,
difficult
I'm
for GM to
losing,
just
I'm
make
losing,
mate
I'm
because
losing,"
of
then you don't even look for these resources. It's like, oh, rook g5, rook d5, stop the variation. Ugh, ugh. And then like if you believe, if you're like, there must be something, you keep looking. Eventually you probably find it, right? Process of elimination.
if GM time tries to defend any
I
of
think
them,
it's like I think he finds it. What do you think?
we'll just play
I
here.
think he does.
I would also think that he finds it, and he has to find it to have.
Perhaps.
a
Let's go back
good
to where it
tournament,
was.
or give it a shot. If he's not finding it, it will hunt him. That
Yeah.
I could save it with because it's like that, right? I mean,
Yeah. and
But he has played already.
everything else, I don't even see anything else to try.
This one is.
and it's a
Like you
very
said, rook
important
A1.
If he
round
tries this now,
because he has plus
Yeah.
1, so it's
Oh, he
very
has played.
important not to go down to 50%.
guy,
Yeah.
And of
See,
course, it's very crucial for Vidya.
I'm already thinking like GM.
Because if he wins, he's up plus 2. If it's a draw, it's still okay, but it would be a great advance.
Yeah.
We have a draw, Abdul
GM,
Saturov game. They
we'll take
finished.
second pawn and save one piece.
So we have only 2
That's what will
games
happen
going
eventually.
and the top 10
That's what will happen eventually.
matches. It's Pragnananda. Can we go to Pragnananda? Because I have no idea how he's going to be winning that game.
Hmm.
How is he going to win this?
This looks like a dead draw now. Like king h6, king g6, king g7.
This is why I'm asking you. That where is the magic?
I mean, it's total fortress, no? This f pawn, and the knight and the b pawn, like they control all the entry squares.
Yes, because there could be some zugzwang, but how? If the king g6 h6, there are 2 squares.
Yeah. You need the bishop on e8 not to be captured, and then you like, and then you can cut black's king from g6, and you keep it tied down to h5. But obviously, it's guarded like d1, then black can wait. G4 is always just an immediate draw offer because after capture, the black king will sit on H6, G7.
Yeah, Ivo says it's hard to break through. It's so hard that it's impossible, it seems, right?
I'm just going to backtrack and see. I mean, there was a rook trade earlier. Apparently, white was winning at some point, but no longer. It's very hard to understand like when computers are telling us the truth or not, because fortresses are still maybe the one thing where they sometimes get it wrong. For example, in this position around
the GM wants
ago,
GM. It's a draw.
GM, we take the up one and save one piece and transfer it to your line. Yeah.
Telling us lies. No, we need a lie detector on stock fishing.
Jeez.
Yeah, maybe.
And he lost.
Wrong then, exchanging rooks.
Bro lost to GM.
But what was rook c7 question mark?
Man,
where did he go from?
That was a hard fight.
From c5.
He came from
Knight
c5.
and rook.
Yes, because he should have gone rook e5. I think we were discussing this and playing g4, and then takes and h5. Open up on the queen king side.
Yeah.
Missing one. Damn.
Maybe gain some space before even going g4. Maybe put some pawn on
Let's look out for a game that is still on
the race, and then open things. Ooh, I'm surprised.
Other games, man.
Shocked. Like Judith, like in practical terms, this is move 36. He had, I guess, around 10 minutes here.
Frag game is still on. Let's catch up with
before
frag
move
game.
40. You don't make a decision like rook takes c7, right? You can make this decision 10 moves later when you've got 50 minutes on your clock instead of 5.
Very strange decision.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, he actually followed what I said. So, I thought this was winning too. But
why?
F6 this is very clever by Abhimanyu Mishra to take with the king. Is very clever. Pawn is needed on F6, and
maybe he blundered
Let's look at it.
Maybe he blundered king g6 and f6.
Which number are you talking about?
Fg6, Fg6.
Where are you talking about here? Where?
Yeah, this must be
because
a win
I think
now,
this is losing because of a Zugzwang. Yeah, you don't push your pawn on d5.
What position are you talking about?
Where? To d5 or e5, and any of the squares you can.
The game is over already.
Probably you will win. So maybe
why,
he just blundered king g6,
would he
f6.
Not take for 479 because of meeting one.
Judith, maybe here instead of fg6, maybe just king f4 first. Then
he wanted to save two of them.
Fg6, and then
was looking for a way to save the 2 pieces. Once he goes in here, GM found this.
And if gf, bishop g2, bishop f3, and then you either take on h5 or king e5. Wow. And what move? What move was f5? What number of move?
His knight move was deadly.
F5 was 38, so that's fine. But move 39.
That's a deadly knight move.
He rushed. And he allowed the draw.
Ooh, lesson for life.
Definitely missed king takes g6 and f6. 100% missed.
That's a painful one.
These ones, they are just locking out their king.
And now black just stuck. Black will be zugzwanged eventually.
Ninth. Pawn.
Ooh.
Ninth.
What a painful lesson. My God. Oh.
I mean,
yes.
No, for sure he blundered king g6, f6.
Yeah, 100%. It's a lesson for all of us, though. Like, it's not easy at all.
I remember that game, yeah.
I was only considering f takes g6 as well, so I can't blame him at all. I was only thinking, okay, connect the pawns. King takes, it's like, ugh, you've got an isolated.
If you want that, we can quickly show it here.
It's important to build the fortress, cover all the squares.
It goes come up on the board. That's from the event from round 3 yesterday.
Live position.
Easy game here.
I have one more question. No. Yeah. Yeah, king g6, double exclamation.
Didn't sack.
Yeah.
Didn't sack.
He takes g6 earlier.
Oh, what a
even from this position now, there's even king
move.
If 9 check, instead of taking
g6 and f6.
there's king move up.
Yeah.
instead of taking.
Actually, I'm going to get
Knight
f
comes
takes
back.
g6 a double question mark as well, losing the win. Oof.
King
That's
and
why
all.
not to rush. But again, it goes back to that school of thought. Like,
This is
you
the
could have
line.
traded rooks.
This is the
later
game
on,
of
move
Alisa
50 or move 60 when he's
game
got more
yesterday.
time on the clock, when he's got
This
he can
is
think about things
Prague
a bit more, and he
Panam
can get into the
Paham
depth,
game.
like
Then this is
figure out so deeply
Prague.
what the
Okay,
plan
this
is,
is
what
Yes, but
Paham.
at the same
No
time,
direct.
if he
This
plays
game.
King F4,
Prague
we
game.
praise him how genius he
Bukesh,
is. He's not
Arjun,
wasting
Alireza
time. He
game
knows what
drew.
he's doing. He's
Victor Kaima is
exchanging,
still
going
on.
F5, King F4, genius. Right?
Yeah. But he didn't. He didn't.
8-7. Yeah.
But
It's a
I'm
fine
pretty
line.
sure he understood
Let's catch
it
up with this game.
immediately.
Let's see what this game has to offer. This game is just brilliant.
I can't blame his approach too much. Like the modern school of chess, it's like just go for it. If you see a chance, go for it. But yeah, because I'm a time travel addict, because I've come through at a time when we were more general with our wisdom.
Why does he have
I
to
was
play
always thought,
H7?
Don't change it, especially if you have a chance later, like rook e7. You probably trade rooks anytime. Just don't commit before move 40. And
I never heard it say it this way. Time travel addict.
Yeah, I have many vices, but time travel is my worst addiction. So yeah, keep the tension. Like rook c5, he'll probably get chances to go for that later. But
yeah, because it came to my mind that it's possible maybe to go rook c5, and maybe to play a4, to go rook
like
a5, a6, and then go rook e5, and then a5 with white.
Just take a look at this beautiful game.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it works. Yeah, rook d5, let's say.
Or rook d5.
Yeah, rook d5. Just I want to push a5.
Maybe the one downside is now there's some
checks.
But yeah, he did it all right, Prague. Just one move. Endgame lessons. We're getting them every day, Judith. All these endgames, we're learning so much.
This is a chess game for no jokers, man.
Oh, King f4. Okay, so now it's going to be a draw because this black is not going to be moving anything else but to go King g6, King h6, and King g7.
Is that possible?
Yes.
One push.
Prague.
Queen.
He'll be so angry at himself. He'll be kicking himself there. Okay, should we move to Vincent Keimer against Frederick?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. How is he going to win this?
Maybe this.
No way.
You think definite draw?
As a free pawn.
I mean,
I think
one of the only chance
that's a line
is
there.
to go Queen G4 somehow and
game.
Queen C8, Queen F5. Probably.
Ivan Drew and Isgiri. Salem Drew
For example, like say
Jan
B7. Just to show the audience,
yeah, something like this.
Let's see what interesting line
but
did
maybe
this guy
even
play
this
against
way black is very
MVL.
active. I don't know, but okay, this at least the pawn up, yeah.
MVL lost his game.
Pawn up, get the queens off. So
So
that's the goal, a queen exchange, right?
Yeah.
You play the Karukan defense.
But for
the
example,
Karukan
in this
always catching
position,
gems.
what does white do on Queen F4?
What about your Queen G4 idea?
Yeah, Queen D2.
Queen D2, I'll block.
Queen D6.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Gonna be going round in circles for a while here, probably.
That sack was risky.
Judah, I think this might be the last game of the round to finish. It's going to be going on for ages. Vincent's going to try and grind it down somehow.
Yeah. I mean, of course, white has good practical chances because it's not easy to find always the right spot for the black queen to escape and to always to pose that kind of checks. Right?
That MVL sack was
risky. If the knight
risky.
comes to D4,
the challenge with that sack is think
controls some of the important squares, e6, f5, also defends on f3, so the queen can be more flexible. At the same time, you know, the h4 is hanging, so... But I think knight to bring the knight to d4, it's a progress. Well, of course, Kramer is also
I'm scared
good
of
at
not
this.
that pawn.
He's going to, he says, okay, how much moves we made?
Can I just
45.
take this guy?
Okay, we're going to double it at least.
Maybe.
A minimum, I think. 100 moves. Easy.
Yeah.
Bishop
Yeah.
takes.
Okay, so this will be a long one.
One take bishop.
Pragnananda's drama.
This is the painful part. This is the painful part of
Vasily
this line.
Ivanchuk is still
The
playing.
painful part of this line is
thinking.
bishop d3. That's what is paining me now.
Rook h7.
That's one annoying part
Yeah.
of this game.
We'll let everyone know when a decision has been made, whether it's rook h7 or not. Will he find it?
Then what do we have?
Indian battle looks level. Nihal's always one of the last to finish, Judith. Nihal Serene. Trying to grind down Pranav here, but looks like it should be a draw with best play.
Okay. The game of my supporter has finished. I think I will have to
Sindarov is still playing.
take a rest now.
That rook and queen.
This game has ended. Let me check other active games.
We have a funny end game between Lu Shanglei and Muradli.
Okay. Here we go. Oh.
just to have the end game lesson running and to learn.
Where's the next game now? This guy is on.
So
this is a lady.
If the bishop and knight come off the board,
it's
a draw if the black king is near the corner, but is it a draw if the black king is
Exactly. The king has to reach the G or H
cooking this guy
line.
up.
Yeah. For stalemates.
And of course, the bishop is much stronger anyway than the knight in this position.
2-5
so
is
there is not
cooking,
much
2-6.
hope for Muradli to save the game, I believe.
And it's dark square h8, dark square bishop, which helps.
Yes, yeah. So white has everything, all the small details.
Hold on.
White.
Hold on, I show you a line
a
there.
rook end game.
You understand?
An interesting one. Fedoseyev is playing it.
Top is pinned. Keep it up.
With Martirosyan. Wow. At first, it doesn't seem so awful for black, but the white king is extremely active, right?
Yeah. The black king's kind of cut off across the board, like on the 5th rank.
So is king e6 and marching all the way to the queen side, trying to take the a7 pawn? That's the win?
Must be, right? It's. I mean, candidate moves are king e6 or a4.
The b5 rook, actually, it's very useful because it's defending the b3. At the same time, it's kind of out of business. It's...
How about just a4? Let's see.
a4. Rook h8, let's say.
And h8. King. Oh, but now I can play f4 now.
Rook f8.
Now the challenge now is how do you stop these pawns? And yours is also coming.
Side.
You have
the f pawn, not the king pawn, luckily.
Okay, rook g8.
Yeah, king h6.
The king has to spend quality moves.
And look at
this pawn is also going.
Look.